capital cities, electric bikes are now a mode of transport in their own right. And 1 in 4 of them is not made in China, but in Portugal. Here in southern Porto, the company Unibike is brand new. The region is home to about 60 assembly plants like this one here. The CEO is Sergio, who's worked in the industry for 20 years. This is the first time he's seen demand this high.
With the pandemic and the health crisis, I think people have increased their environmental consciousness. They want their means of transportation to be more respectful of nature. In just a few months' time, our workforce has doubled to 100 employees.
An expansion so fast it's proving a challenge to find qualified staff.
Buenos días, Ana.
Buenos días.
¿Cuánto tiempo llevas aquí?
5 meses.
5 meses.
Sí.
Anna's last contract ended in the middle of the pandemic. She feared unemployment.
Pensé que demoraría.
I was really worried, but in the end, in this sector, everything happens really quickly. There's work. 2 days after sending my CV, they called me. They got me in and I began work straight away.
Since 2019, Portugal has been the leading manufacturer of bikes in Europe. The country makes 3 million a year, and this workshop paints 170,000 of them.
And here we've got the most modern painting system in the whole of Europe.
The company's growth is going so well that Sergio's daughter Paula is planning to take over the family business.
Our order book is already completely full for 2022, and we're already taking orders for 2023. This business has a future. I don't think it's a fad. Bicycles have a long-term future.
Last year, a new factory opened its doors just 20 kilometers away. It's the only center in Europe to manufacture bike frames.
Here is what everything starts. So, over there we have the aluminum profile. It's our main raw material. Everything is bought in Portugal.
The goal to source everything locally was the inspiration for the business.
Our customers start asking us why you don't start making frames. So it's a product that only it's 100% imported from Asia. And when we started Triangles, okay, it's a new player in Europe.
This factory is turning to robotics above all to meet the growing demand in the sector. This building cost 30 million euros.
And with the quality, with all the technology, with the delivery times or the lead times behind, we are able to compete with everybody in the world.
This kind of technology helps the sector compete with China, Taiwan or Malaysia. Then there's the advantage of being close to the customer. Even the approvals of the different models can be awarded in Portugal.
We're monitoring quality control to make sure our products meet all safety requirements. We are well aware that our customers want innovative, up-to-date and good quality products.
The Federation of Two-Wheeled Vehicles believes the region's success owes a lot to the taxes imposed on China in the 1990s.
They put in place a series of anti-dumping measures, which have greatly helped European companies to become more competitive in terms of manufacturing. It would have been impossible otherwise. The cost of Chinese labor being so much cheaper, plus contrarily to us in Europe, they don't have to cover social security expenses.
This economist believes the country doesn't do enough to sell the progress made by the bike industry here.
For Portugal to become famous with the bikes, as Germany is famous with the cars, we need to have brands. Added value of the building a bike mostly is gained by the brand that makes the distribution of the bikes.
A markup that is gained by Portugal's European neighbours. 90% of the clients of Portuguese manufacturers are European retailers.